Hi there, I'm Victor, back from the usual chess lessons. So today I'm going to continue on with skewers. And so skewers are very similar to pins. A skewer, in a strict definitional sense, is when you basically put a piece of higher value, your enemy has a piece of higher value in front of a piece of lower value, and then you attack that piece of higher value, but then like behind it is of course the piece of lower value that your enemy has. And as a result, most of the times your enemy is forced to move away and they will thus lose their piece of lower value. So let's get an example right here. So yeah, this is a rather classic example of a skewer, and it's a pretty strong skewer as well. So like for instance, in this specific situation, if you're white, then you are skewering the enemy. You are basically putting your piece here, which is the lowest value of all, in front of the enemy queen, which is of course the highest value in this diagonal, and then behind that is the rook, which is just the middle. It's worth 5 points, the bishop's worth 3 points. So now in this specific situation, black is forced to move their queen away. They cannot just lose their queen, or else they're going to lose 9 points. So they must move it away. And now in this specific situation, you can exchange your bishop for the rook. And so the rook's worth 5 points, your bishop's worth approximately 3 points. So 5 minus 3 is 2, you earn a net 2 points profit from this trade, which is pretty neat. And so yeah, there are many other situations as well in which skewers can happen. So basically everybody considers the king to be more valuable than the queen in the sense that if you lose the king, you lose the game. But yeah, if the king were just one of those other normal pieces, yeah, it would be less valuable. But in this specific situation, yeah, the king is way more valuable than the queen. So if you put a bishop here and you are actually attacking the king cannot take the bishop here because your queen is defending the bishop. Then the king has to move away, or else, yeah, or any other move is an illegal move, in other words. So the king moves, and then you can get a queen. That's another example of a skewer. Skewers don't have to be only done by bishops. Sometimes you can have this classic scenario, in which the enemy king is in front of their rook. The king is, in this situation, technically more valuable than their rook as well. But then you have your rook here attacking the king, so the king is forced to move away. Anything else is an illegal move. So once they move, you get a free rook. And yeah, these are numerous examples of skewers. So when trying to find a skewer, it's always a good idea to see, or at least look for, two pieces on the same column, on the same row, or maybe even on the same diagonal. And in all these situations, by just maneuvering a piece onto that said diagonal row or column, then you can manage a skewer and you can win some material, like in this situation, a free knight. So yeah, that is basically the gist of skewers. If you have any questions and inquiries, feel free to type it in the comment section. Hopefully you guys got this, and well, thanks for watching.